Up, guys? Welcome. This is Half the Story podcast. I am your host, Andrew. This is just going to be a little preview of what I've got going for you here in the future. So this is a long time coming, guys. I have been thinking about getting some content out there in the form of a podcast for a while now, a couple years. And it's finally time. That new year hit. It's time. You got to start something. You got to start your podcast. You got to do something. So here I am. This is my start. The logo, the music, me talking is probably not going to be the best for a while. It is what it is. But I'll work through it. We'll figure it out. I'd appreciate it if anybody out there had any sort of tips, tricks, or life hacks for me as it comes to recording. And just getting stuff sent to iTunes, even managing my YouTube account and stuff like that. So if you're pretty tech savvy and stuff like that, and you want to help a brother out, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to take your advice or any help you have. So with that being said, half the story. What is that? That is my half of the story. It's your half of the story. Every conversation, every interaction, there's two halves. My half, your half. This podcast overall is just going to be my half of the story. It's my point of view. It's my guest's point of view, I guess. Your half of the story might be different. We may, after listening to me, you may have a different story to tell than I told. So it all varies. When you have conversations, no one's going to have the same effect or story. We're all going to interpret it different. So it's a little spoiler about meaning, the name behind the podcast, So just a little heads up, this podcast is going to be about whatever I want to talk about, really. So what am I interested in? Well, I'm a 27-year-old student, Master's of Science in Occupational Therapy. So I got about a year left of classes and field work. So I'm going to talk a little bit about occupational therapy. I'm also interested in medicine, fitness, exercise, holistic well-being, nutrition, sleep, all that kind of stuff. I'm into that. Human performance, everything like that. Psychology, you name it. I'm into that. I love learning about the human body. I love learning about how you can better yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. In those senses, I also love sports, so I want to talk about some sports on here. I love MMA. I love NBA, NFL, big football fan, and just, whatever hot news, hot takes there are out there, I want to talk about too, because I really don't care what if you want to listen to me or not. I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. I want to have conversations with people that I'm interested in. I want to learn. I want to branch out, network. I want not only me to meet people, I want you to meet people through me. I want you to hear their stories and their lives and gain knowledge that they can offer. And then I hopefully can offer some knowledge to you in some sort of way or something. I just want to offer something to you. I don't want you to waste your time listening to me, but if that's what you want to do, that's, it's a free country, so it's a free country. So, where was I? So this is, like I said, a preview. I'm going to get the ball rolling, work out some kinks, try and maybe have a guest or two on here every once in a while. Sometimes I'll probably just be rambling like I am now. I'm not very good at rambling. Not a rambling man, but I will have some interesting takes. I want to talk about some sports stuff. I want to talk about MMA. I want to talk about maybe some cool stuff in occupational therapy, some of the things I'm doing maybe in school, maybe some research or something that I read or something cool or interesting that maybe I can pass on to you guys and you might think is cool. So with that said, let me work out the kinks. I just wanted to get the ball rolling. I wanted to introduce you guys to Half the Story podcast. I know it's going to be a long road, but I want to really take this as far as I can. And they say that the only way to eat an elephant is by taking the first bite. So this is my first bite and my first go at it. And I hope you guys follow along and support me in any way you can. If you just listen, recommend it, whatever, I'd appreciate it. If not, you can keep it to yourself. Thank you for the feedback. And that's all I got for you today, folks. I'll come at you soon with something. I promise you. I promise you. I gotten this far now. Now it's smooth sailing. So I'll see what I can do, guys. All right. Take it easy.